I'm Thalia, 29 years old, standing outside my own condo door at 8:30 on a Friday night, unable to get inside because the locks have been changed. Through the door, I can hear my 5-year-old nephew playing with what sounds like my gaming console, and my brother Kevin's voice telling him to keep it down. My hands are shaking as I realize my mother gave away my home while I was gone. Before I continue this shocking story about family betrayal and boundaries, where are you watching from today? Please hit that subscribe button and like this video because what happens next will absolutely blow your mind. The condo I purchased 2 years ago sits on the 15th floor of a modern building in downtown Seattle with breathtaking views of Elliott Bay. Every single morning without fail, I would stand on my balcony with my coffee watching the ferries glide across the water while the city slowly woke up around me. Those quiet moments reminded me constantly of how far I had come, from the days when I survived on 99-cent ramen packets and generic peanut butter sandwiches. Getting the keys to this place represented 7 years of grinding harder than I ever thought possible. Picture this: waking up at 4:30 every morning to open a coffee shop by 5, serving lattes to grumpy commuters until 11, then rushing to university classes until 4 in the afternoon, and finally heading to my second job at a bookstore, where I'd stock shelves and help customers until 10 at night. Saturdays meant catering gigs that started at dawn and ended after midnight. Sundays were for freelance marketing projects that barely paid enough to cover my textbooks. While my friends posted pictures from their trips to Paris and Barcelona, I was calculating whether I could afford both electricity and groceries that month. My studio apartment was so small that my bed doubled as my couch and dining table. The bathroom had black mold that no amount of bleach could completely eliminate, and the heating only worked when it felt like it. But every dollar I saved went into a high-yield savings account I'd labeled Freedom Fund in my banking app. The morning I signed those mortgage papers, my hand trembled as I wrote my signature 23 times across various documents. The loan officer, a kind woman named Patricia, smiled warmly and said she rarely saw someone under 30 so well prepared financially. I had brought color-coded folders containing 5 years of tax returns, bank statements showing consistent deposits, proof of my side hustles, and a credit score of 782 that had taken years of careful management to achieve. Sitting in my car afterward in the parking lot, I sobbed for 20 solid minutes. Not from sadness or fear, but from pure exhaustion mixed with an overwhelming sense of accomplishment. I had done this completely alone, without a co-signer, without family help, without a trust fund or inheritance. Every penny of that down payment came from my own labor, my own sacrifices, my own determination. Meanwhile, my brother Kevin, 3 years older than me at 32, had taken a drastically different approach to life. While I was working 16-hour days, he was living in our mother's finished basement, playing Call of Duty until 4 in the morning and talking about his revolutionary business ideas that would make him millions. He'd describe elaborate plans for apps that already existed or investment schemes that sounded suspiciously like pyramid schemes. Our mother Margaret, now 58, always had an excuse ready for Kevin's lack of progress. When he dropped out of state university after just 1 semester, claiming the professors didn't understand his vision, she said traditional education wasn't meant for creative geniuses. When he got fired from his first job at Target for no-showing 3 times in his first week, she blamed the manager for having unrealistic expectations. His second job at a call center lasted 2 weeks before he walked out mid-shift because a customer was rude to him. Mum said he was too sensitive for corporate environments. The favoritism between us had been obvious since childhood. Kevin received a brand new Honda Civic for his 16th birthday, complete with a bow on top and custom rims he'd requested. For my 16th birthday, I got a lecture about how driving was a privilege, not a right, and a monthly bus pass. When Kevin wanted to start a band despite having zero musical talent or training, Mum bought him a $3,000 Gibson Les Paul guitar that collected dust in the basement. When I needed a laptop for my advanced placement classes, she suggested I check pawn shops or use the ancient computers at the public library. His college experience was another stark contrast. Mum and Dad paid his full tuition up front to the state university, covered his meal plan, and gave him spending money every month. When I got accepted to the same university with a partial academic scholarship, I was told they couldn't afford to help with the remaining costs. I spent hours filling out FAFSA forms, applying for every scholarship I could find, and eventually taking out student loans that I'm still paying off. Our father George, now 60, saw everything, but chose silence over confrontation for years. He would occasionally slip me $50 or $100 bills when Mum wasn't looking, always with a whispered apology and a request not to mention it. He knew the situation was unfair, but convinced himself that keeping the peace was more important than addressing the blatant inequality. This dynamic finally broke him 5 years ago when Mum refinanced their house for the 4th time to pay off Kevin's $40,000 in credit card debt. The divorce proceedings were swift and brutal. Mum painted Dad as an abandoner who was breaking up the family over money. In reality, he was exhausted from watching his retirement disappear into the black hole of Kevin's failures. He moved to Portland, started working as a consultant in his field, and began rebuilding his life at 60. We talk every week now, and he's happier than I ever saw him during my childhood. Kevin met Brittany at a dive bar 4 years ago during one of his brief employment periods at a vape shop. She was 24, blonde, and according to Kevin, understood him in a way no one else did. They were married 6 months later in a wedding that Mum spent $35,000 on money that came from her mother's inheritance that was specifically meant for Mum's retirement years. The wedding was absurd in its extravagance. Ice sculptures, a live band that played for 6 hours, premium open bar, and a 5-course dinner for 200 guests, most of whom were Mum's friends since Kevin didn't have many. Brittany wore a $10,000 dress that she would never wear again. They honeymooned in Hawaii for 2 weeks, also paid for by Mum, where they stayed in 5-star resorts and posted constantly on Instagram about their perfect love. When I graduated with my master's degree in marketing the following month, having maintained a 3.9 GPA while working full-time, our celebration was dinner at a local Applebee's. Mum forgot her wallet, so I ended up paying the $60 bill. She spent the entire dinner talking about how beautiful Kevin's wedding had been and showing me photos on her phone that I'd already seen dozens of times. Their first child arrived 10 months after the wedding, a boy they named Jaden. Brittany immediately declared that being a mother was her calling and that she could never work because her child needed her full attention. 18 months later, they had another baby, a girl named Sophia. Despite claiming to be a full-time mother, Brittany's own mother watched the kids 4 days a week while Brittany went shopping, got her nails done, or met friends for lunch. Kevin's employment history during this time was a series of disasters. He worked at a BMW dealership for 3 weeks before being fired for taking a customer's car for a joyride. He lasted 1 month at a logistics company before they discovered he'd been falsifying his timesheets. Each termination was followed by the same pattern Kevin would call Mum crying claim he was being discriminated against or sabotaged by jealous co-workers, and Mum would write him a check to cover their bills. The financial support from Mum to Kevin wasn't just occasional help. I later learned she'd given them close to $60,000 over 3 years. This money came from her inheritance from Grandma, her retirement accounts, and the equity from repeatedly refinancing the house. She was essentially bankrupting her future to enable Kevin's refusal to be a functioning adult. 2 months ago, I received a call from Kevin, which was unusual since we rarely spoke directly. His voice was desperate as he explained they were being evicted from their apartment complex for being 4 months behind on rent. They needed a place to stay just for a few weeks, maybe a month maximum, while they got back on their feet. Could they crash at my condo? I remembered the last time I'd let them stay for a weekend 2 years ago when their power was shut off. They destroyed my guest room in 48 hours. Food ground into the carpet, mysterious brown stains on the walls that looked suspiciously like chocolate, but could have been anything, and my prescription medication missing from the bathroom cabinet. My jewelry box had been ransacked, and while I couldn't prove anything was taken, I knew my grandmother's ring was gone. During that same visit, Brittany had gone through my closet without permission and helped herself to several designer pieces I'd bought as rewards for career milestones. When I confronted her, she said I had so many nice things that I wouldn't miss a few items, and besides family shares. She was wearing my Michael Kors jacket as she said this, a jacket I'd saved 3 months to afford. So when Kevin asked to stay again, my answer was immediate and firm. No. I explained that my condo was also my workspace, since my job had gone remote. I needed quiet for video calls with clients, and couldn't have children running around during important meetings. My second bedroom had been converted into a proper office with expensive equipment that couldn't be disturbed. Kevin's response was vicious. He called me selfish, materialistic, and cold-hearted. He said I didn't understand the pressure of providing for a family, that I was a spoiled career woman who valued money over blood. He brought up how he once shared his Halloween candy with me when I was 5, as if that childhood gesture entitled him to my adult home. The conversation ended with him saying I would die alone, surrounded by my precious possessions, but no family who loved me. An hour later, Mum called. Her voice dripped with disappointment and manufactured hurt. How could I turn away my own brother and those innocent babies? Didn't family mean anything to me? She reminded me of every time Kevin had shown me kindness in our childhood, conveniently forgetting all the times he'd bullied me, stolen from me, or abandoned me when I needed help. I tried explaining about the destroyed guest room, the stolen jewelry, the medication, and the complete lack of boundaries. Mum sighed deeply and accused me of being dramatic and exaggerating. She said possessions weren't more important than people, that I was too attached to material things, and that my success had made me forget where I came from. The guilt tripping might have worked 5 years ago, but I remembered all the times Kevin hadn't been there for me when I needed family. He skipped my college graduation for a music festival. He forgot my promotion celebration dinner that I'd planned weeks in advance. When I had emergency gallbladder surgery and needed someone to drive me home, he was too busy with an online gaming tournament to help. Family was supposedly everything, but that seemed to only apply when Kevin needed something. 3 days ago, I flew to Chicago for the most important presentation of my career. Our marketing firm was pitching to Morrison Industries, a Fortune 500 company, looking to completely rebrand their image. The contract was worth $5 million, and I was chosen as lead presenter after months of preparation. I'd created a 90-slide presentation, memorized every transition, anticipated every possible question, and practiced in front of mirrors until my delivery was flawless. The night before the presentation, I couldn't sleep despite the exhaustion from traveling. I stood at the window of my hotel room on the 40th floor, looking out at the Chicago skyline glittering in the darkness. The weight of this opportunity pressed on my shoulders. This wasn't just about the commission or the recognition. Success here meant a promotion to Director of Strategic Marketing, a $40,000 raise, and validation that every sacrifice I'd made was worth it. The presentation room at Morrison Industries was intimidating. 12 executives sat around a polished mahogany table that probably cost more than my annual salary. The CEO, Richard Morrison himself, sat at the head, his expression unreadable, as I set up my laptop. My hands were steady despite my racing heart. The moment I began speaking, something magical happened. Every word flowed perfectly, every slide transition was smooth, and I could see heads nodding along with my points. When I reached the section about their target demographic evolution, the CFO interrupted with what I knew was a test question about ROI projections. Without hesitation, I pulled up supplementary data I'd prepared for exactly this scenario. The surprise on his face when I showed 5-year projections with 3 different growth scenarios was priceless. By the time I finished, the room was buzzing with excited conversation. My boss Daniel pulled me aside afterward, while the Morrison team discussed amongst themselves. His face was beaming with pride, as he told me the senior management team had been tracking my progress for months. The promotion to director wasn't just possible anymore. It was basically guaranteed. I would have 5 direct reports, a corner office, and most importantly, the respect I'd earned through my own merit. That evening, I called my father from my hotel room, practically vibrating with excitement. He listened to every detail, asking thoughtful questions, and laughing when I described the CEO's expression during my competitive analysis section. For the first time in years, I heard genuine joy in his voice as he told me how proud he was. We talked for over an hour about my future plans, and he reminded me that I'd achieved everything through my own hard work, not through handouts or shortcuts. I tried calling Mum to share the news, knowing she probably wouldn't be as enthusiastic, but still hoping for some acknowledgement. The phone rang 4 times before she picked up. Before I could even say hello, she said she was busy and couldn't talk. I mentioned I was in Chicago for something important, hoping to pique her interest. Her response was a single-word text that arrived seconds after she hung up, busy. That one word summarized our entire relationship. When Kevin needed something, she had endless time and energy. When I achieved something remarkable, she was busy. I deleted the conversation, ordered an expensive room service dinner, and celebrated alone with a glass of champagne that cost more than I would usually spend on an entire bottle. Friday's flight home was delayed twice due to weather turning what should have been a 3-hour journey into an 8-hour ordeal. First, we sat on the tarmac for 2 hours. Then we were diverted to Minneapolis for refueling. By the time we finally landed in Seattle at 8 o'clock, I was exhausted, but still riding the high from my success. The Uber ride home gave me time to decompress and plan my weekend. I was thinking about the expensive bath bombs I'd been saving and the bottle of wine I'd bought for special occasions. The elevator in my building seemed slower than usual, probably because I was imagining sinking into my bathtub. As it climbed to the 15th floor, I heard music playing somewhere above me. This was unusual for our typically quiet building where most residents were young professionals who valued peace. The music got louder as the elevator rose, and by the time the doors opened on my floor, I realized it was coming from the direction of my unit. Walking down the hallway, I noticed something else strange. There were small handprints on the wall near my door, what looked like chocolate or dirt at a child's height. A red tricycle was propped against the wall next to my door. My brain struggled to process these out-of-place items as I reached for my keys. The key wouldn't turn in the lock. I pulled it out, checked to make sure I had the right key, and tried again. This time I noticed the key wouldn't even go all the way into the lock. Looking closer, I saw the problem. The brushed nickel hardware I'd installed 6 months ago had been replaced with a brass deadbolt I didn't recognize. Someone had changed my locks. Through the door, I could hear Cartoon Network playing loudly on what had to be my television. Children were laughing and something crashed, followed by an adult voice saying it was okay, they would clean it up later. Adult footsteps moved across my hardwood floors, the ones I'd had professionally refinished just last year. I stood frozen, unable to comprehend what was happening. I knocked on my own door, the absurdity of the action not lost on me. The sounds inside stopped immediately. There was hushed whispering, then footsteps approaching. The door opened 6 inches, held by a chain I definitely hadn't installed. Kevin's face appeared in the gap, and he was wearing my Columbia University t-shirt, the one I'd gotten at graduation, that had mysteriously disappeared from my laundry months ago. His expression wasn't surprise or guilt, or even embarrassment. It was mild annoyance, like I was a delivery driver who'd come at an inconvenient time. He looked me up and down, taking in my business suit and travel luggage, then sighed heavily. "Oh, you're back already," he said, scratching his stomach through my shirt. "Mom said you'd understand once we explained the situation. Family helps family, right?" The casualness of his tone made my blood run cold. Behind him, I could see into my living room, where his children were jumping on my cream-colored couch with what looked like chocolate-covered hands. My 60-inch television was playing cartoons, and there were toys scattered across my hardwood floors. Empty pizza boxes were stacked on my glass coffee table, and someone had spilled what looked like juice on my white area rug. "Kevin, what are you doing in my home?" I managed to ask, my voice surprisingly steady, despite the rage building in my chest. "Living here now," he said simply, as if this was a normal conversation. "Mom used her emergency key to let us in. You've got a good job, you can afford to rent something else. We've got kids, Thalia. You don't understand the pressure of providing for a family. This place is perfect for us." Brittany appeared behind him, and my fury reached new heights when I saw she was wearing my silk robe, the one I'd bought in Paris during my first international business trip. She was holding their youngest Sophia, who was chewing on what looked like my Apple TV remote drool running down the device. Brittany looked at me with the same casual annoyance as if I was the one being unreasonable. "The kids are already settled in their new rooms," she announced, shifting the baby to her other hip. "We turned your office into a nursery. It's actually perfect for Sophia. Much better than that dump we were in. Your closet is amazing, by the way. I've already organized my things in there." Their older child, Jaden, ran up to the door, holding my iPad. The screen cracked in the corner. "Mommy, this tablet is mine now, right? You said everything here is ours now. Can I download more games?" The words hit me like physical blows. Everything here is ours now. They hadn't just entered my home. They had claimed it, colonized it, taken it over completely while I was 3 states away, working to advance my career. My sanctuary, my reward for years of sacrifice, had been invaded and conquered in less than 3 days. "You need to leave," I said, my voice shaking now with barely controlled rage. "This is my home. You have no right to be here. Get out now." Kevin actually laughed, a condescending chuckle that made me want to scream. "Mom has a key. She let us in. It's done, Thalia. Go find a hotel or something for tonight. We'll talk tomorrow when you've calmed down and can think rationally about family priorities. Maybe Mom can help you find a nice studio apartment somewhere affordable." He started closing the door in my face. I put my hand up to stop it, but he was stronger. The door shut with a decisive click, and I heard the deadbolt turn, locking me out of my own home with my own brother on the other side. I stood in the hallway, suitcase at my feet, laptop bag sliding off my shoulder, staring at the door that had welcomed me home hundreds of times before. My hands trembled as I pulled out my phone and dialed Mom's number. She answered on the 3rd ring, her voice cheerful and light, as if nothing in the world was wrong. I could hear Wheel of Fortune playing in her background. "Hi, sweetie, how was Chicago? Did you get to see any of the sights while you were there?" "Mom, why is Kevin in my condo?" I asked, fighting to keep my voice level and calm. There was a pause, then a sigh that suggested I was a difficult child asking a tedious question. Now, Thalia, don't be dramatic. Your brother needed help, and you have the means to provide it. I used my emergency key to let them in this afternoon. They had nowhere else to go, and family takes care of family. You gave away my home without asking me. My voice rose despite my efforts to control it. I didn't give it away, she said patiently, using the tone she'd always used when explaining simple concepts to Kevin. I'm letting them use it. You're single, honey. You don't need all that space. Kevin has babies who need stability. You can easily afford an apartment somewhere else with that fancy job of yours. This arrangement makes sense for everyone. Mom, I own this condo. I pay the mortgage. I pay the HOA fees. I pay the property taxes. You had no right to let anyone in, let alone let them change the locks. Family comes first, Thalia. I raised you better than this selfishness. Your brother is drowning and you're worried about a piece of property. What would your grandmother think if she knew you turned away family in need? She'd think her daughter lost her mind giving away someone else's home. I snapped my control, finally breaking. Don't you dare take that tone with me. Mum's voice turned ice cold. I did what any good mother would do. Kevin needs this more than you do. He's at a crucial point in his life trying to provide for his family. You're just worried about your investment and your precious privacy. When you have babies of your own someday, you'll understand why I had to do this. You didn't have to do anything. Kevin is 32 years old. He needs to figure out his own life instead of you constantly bailing him out. This is breaking and entering, Mum. He's my son, she said, her voice now dripping with venom. And unlike you, he gave me grandchildren. The least you can do is help provide a stable home for those innocent babies. I'm not discussing this further. The decision is made. If you can't handle being a supportive sister, maybe you need to think about what kind of person you've become. The kind who doesn't let people steal from her, I said firmly. Steal, how dare you? This is family helping family. But fine, if you want to be selfish and materialistic, that's your choice. Kevin and the babies will be safe in your condo while you figure out your priorities. Maybe living in a smaller place will teach you some humility. You've gotten too big for your britches with that fancy job. I stood there in the hallway, phone pressed to my ear, listening to my mother breathe on the other end. 29 years of favoritism, of double standards, of being told I was selfish for wanting basic respect, all crystallized in this moment. She had actually given away my home and was trying to make me feel guilty about it. Mom, I'm going to say this once, I said, my voice now deadly calm. You have 1 hour to get Kevin and his family out of my home, or I'm calling the police. She laughed, actually laughed out loud. You wouldn't dare. You're not going to call the police on your own family. Stop being dramatic, Thalia. Get a hotel room tonight, and we'll discuss this like adults tomorrow. Maybe I can help you find a nice studio apartment somewhere affordable. There are some decent places in the suburbs. 1 hour, Mum, I repeated and hung up. I immediately dialed Mr. Peterson, my building's manager. He lived on the second floor and was always available for emergencies. He answered on the second ring, concern evident in his voice when he heard my name. Thalia, everything okay? It's pretty late. Mr. Peterson, did you see anyone at my unit today? I asked. Oh yes, your mother was here with your brother's family around 2 o'clock this afternoon. She said you were having them house sit while you relocated for work. They had a moving truck and everything. I helped them with the elevator for some boxes. Your mother said you'd given them permission to change the locks for security reasons. Is everything all right? Did something happen? My heart sank. Mum had planned this meticulously, even creating a cover story to avoid suspicion. Mr. Peterson, I never gave permission for any of this. I've been in Chicago on a business trip. They've broken into my home and changed my locks while I was away. I'm literally locked out of my own condo right now. There was a sharp intake of breath on the other end. Are you telling me I assisted in a break-in? Oh my God, Thalia, I'm so sorry. Your mother was so convincing. She had a key and knew so many details about you. You didn't know, I assured him. My mother is very convincing when she wants to be, but I need your help now. What are my options here? This is breaking and entering, Thalia. It's trespassing, possibly theft if they've taken anything. You need to call the police immediately. I'll serve as a witness to what I saw today. I'm so sorry. I should have verified with you directly, but she said you were in meetings and couldn't be disturbed. It's not your fault. She manipulated everyone. Can you meet me in the lobby? I'm going to call my friend, who's a lawyer, then the police. I'll be right there. And Thalia, I have security footage from all the hallway cameras showing everything from this afternoon. The moving truck, the locksmith, everything. It's all documented. After hanging up with Mr. Peterson, I called Lauren, my best friend since college, who was now a successful attorney at a downtown firm. She answered immediately, music and voices in the background suggesting she was out for Friday night. Thalia, how was Chicago? Did you nail the presentation? Please tell me you're calling with good news. Lauren, I need your help. Kevin and his family have taken over my condo while I was gone. Mom let them in with her emergency key, they changed the locks, and now they're refusing to leave. They're claiming they live there now. The background noise disappeared as Lauren apparently stepped outside. What, are you serious right now? That's breaking and entering, trespassing, fraud, and about 5 other crimes. Where are you? Standing in my hallway like an idiot with my luggage. Mom says I should just get an apartment because Kevin needs my condo more, since he has kids. Your mother is delusional and criminal. This is your property, Thalia. You have every legal right to have them removed immediately. Have you called the police? I wanted to talk to you first. I'm about to call them, but Lauren, it's my family. Am I really about to have my brother arrested? This feels so extreme. You're not having anyone arrested unless they refuse to leave when the police tell them to. You're reclaiming your legal property. Thalia, listen to me carefully. They committed multiple crimes here. Your mother facilitated breaking and entering. They changed your locks, which is property damage. If they've moved anything or taken anything, that's theft. This isn't a family dispute anymore. This is a criminal matter. Mum will never forgive me if I call the police, I said quietly. Your mum should be begging for your forgiveness. She violated your trust, your property rights, and basic human decency. Call the police right now. I'm getting an Uber and heading your way. Do not let them guilt you into backing down. You worked too hard for that condo to let them steal it. After Lauren hung up, I stood in the hallway for another long moment looking at my phone. The emergency number seemed to stare back at me. Once I made this call, there would be no going back. My relationship with my mother and brother would be forever changed. But then I heard laughter from inside my condo, followed by something else breaking, and Kevin's voice saying to just leave it, that it wasn't their problem. That decided it. I walked to the elevator and went down to the lobby where Mr. Peterson was already waiting with a folder of documentation and his tablet with the security footage queued up. Taking a deep breath, I dialed those 3 numbers that would change everything. The 911 operator answered immediately, her voice calm and professional. 911, what's your emergency? My name is Thalia Brooks, and I need to report a break-in and trespassing at my condo. I said, surprised at how steady my voice sounded. Are you safe, ma'am? Are the intruders still in the residence? I'm safe. I'm in my building's lobby with the building manager. The people inside are my brother and his family. My mother let them in while I was away on business, using an emergency key, and they've changed my locks. They're refusing to leave and claiming they live there now. There was a brief pause as the operator processed this information. Ma'am, to clarify, your mother gave them access to your property. She had an emergency key for actual emergencies. I was in Chicago on business for 3 days. She let them in without my permission. They've moved in, completely changed my locks, and are claiming they live there now. I own the condo. The deed is in my name only, and I never gave anyone permission to enter or stay there. I understand. This is a civil matter that requires police response. What's your address? I gave her my building's address and unit number. She asked for my identification details, confirmation that I could prove ownership, and whether the people inside might be dangerous or armed. They're not violent, I said. Just entitled and delusional. My brother Kevin is 32, his wife Brittany is 28, and they have 2 small children with them ages 5 and 3. Officers are being dispatched now. They should arrive within 10 to 15 minutes. Are you able to provide documentation proving ownership of the property? Yes, I have everything on my phone in digital format, and my building manager has security footage of them entering with my mother this afternoon. Excellent. Please wait in the lobby for the officers. They'll need to verify your identity and ownership before proceeding. Don't attempt to confront the trespassers yourself. While waiting, Mr. Peterson showed me the complete security footage on his tablet. There was my mother at 2:15 that afternoon, clear as day, leading Kevin and Brittany down the hallway. They had multiple suitcases, cardboard boxes labelled with Sharpie, and the children carrying stuffed animals. Mum was gesturing animatedly, probably selling her cover story about me relocating for work. The timestamp showed they were inside my unit for 40 minutes before emerging without the boxes. A locksmith arrived at 3:30, worked for 20 minutes, changing the locks, and left. My mother tested the new key-handed copies to Kevin and Brittany, and they all went back inside. This is extensive documentation of criminal trespass, Mr. Peterson said, shaking his head in disbelief. I've also pulled up your lease agreement and ownership records from our files. The police will have everything they need. I can't believe your mother did this. Lauren arrived just as 2 police cruisers pulled up outside, lights flashing but no sirens. She rushed over in jeans and a Northwestern law sweater, clearly having abandoned her Friday night plans. Her face was flushed with anger on my behalf. "I'm here as your attorney if needed," she said, squeezing my hand supportively. "You're doing the right thing. Don't let anyone make you doubt that." 2 officers entered the lobby. The first was a tall Hispanic woman who introduced herself as Officer Martinez, and her partner was a younger black man named Officer Johnson. They were professional but kind, quickly assessing the situation with experienced eyes. "Ms. Brooks, you called about a trespassing situation," Officer Martinez asked. "Yes, that's me." I showed them my driver's license. "This is my attorney, Lauren Chen, and this is Mr. Peterson, the building manager, who has security footage of the break-in." "Let's start with ownership documentation," Officer Johnson said, pulling out a tablet to take notes. I pulled up my documents on my phone: the deed, recent mortgage statements, property tax records, HOA payment confirmations and insurance policies, all clearly showing my name and this address. Mr. Peterson provided the lease agreement from when I first moved in and his current resident records. The officers reviewed everything carefully, taking their time to verify authenticity. "This is clear ownership," Officer Martinez confirmed after several minutes. "Now tell us exactly what happened starting from when you left for your trip." I explained everything in detail: the business trip to Chicago, coming home to changed locks, discovering Kevin and his family inside my mother's admission that she'd let them in, and their refusal to leave. Mr. Peterson showed them the complete security footage, which they watched with increasing concern, taking notes about specific timestamps. "This is actually more serious than simple trespassing," Officer Johnson said, looking up from his tablet. "The changing of the locks could be considered breaking and entering even with the initial key access. The refusal to leave is criminal trespass, and if they've disposed of or damaged any of your property, that's theft or vandalism. The planning involved with the cover story and immediate lock change shows premeditation." "What happens now?" I asked, feeling suddenly nervous about the reality of police involvement. "We go up and inform them they need to leave immediately," Officer Martinez explained calmly. "If they refuse, we can arrest them for criminal trespass. Given that there are children involved, we'll try to resolve this without arrests, but that depends entirely on their cooperation." "The children are 5 and 3, I repeated. "They're innocent in all of this. We understand and we're trained in these situations. Let's go up and see if we can resolve this peacefully." The elevator ride to the 15th floor felt like an eternity. I walked behind the officers, Lauren at my side, offering silent support, Mr. Peterson following with his tablet containing the crucial footage. My heart was pounding so hard I was sure everyone could hear it, but I also felt oddly calm, like I was watching this happen to someone else, some other woman who'd been violated and was finally standing up for herself. Officer Martinez knocked on my door firmly, announcing in a clear, authoritative voice, "Police, we need you to open the door now." There was immediate scrambling inside, hushed voices arguing what sounded like Brittany crying. Then Kevin's voice called out, "There must be some mistake, officers. We live here. This is our home." "Sir, open the door now," Officer Johnson said more firmly. "We won't ask again." The door opened slowly, no chain this time. Kevin stood there, his face going pale when he saw the uniforms. Behind him, Brittany was holding Sophia, who had started crying at the commotion. Jaden was peering around his mother's legs, eyes wide with confusion and fear. "Officers, this is our home." Kevin started, his voice shaking but trying to sound confident. "My sister is trying to kick us out of our home. We have children. She's being vindictive because of some family dispute. Our mother gave us permission to be here." "Sir, we've reviewed the ownership documents," Officer Martinez said calmly but firmly. "This condo is owned solely by Thalia Brooks. You need to gather your belongings and leave immediately." "She gave us permission," Kevin insisted desperately. "Our mother said Thalia agreed to this. She's just changing her mind because she's selfish. You can't throw children out on the street." "Is that true?" "Ms. Brooks?" Officer Johnson asked me directly. "Absolutely not," I said firmly, finding my voice. "I was in Chicago on business. I never gave permission for anyone to enter my home, change my locks or move in. This is breaking and entering." "She's lying," Brittany shrieked, startling the baby into louder crying. "She told Margaret we could have this place. She's just changing her mind because she's heartless. How can you side with her over babies?" "Ma'am, we have security footage showing you entering this afternoon, while Ms. Brooks was confirmed to be in Chicago," Officer Martinez said sternly. We also have footage of the locksmith you hired to change the locks without the owner's permission. You need to leave now or you'll be arrested for criminal trespass. You have 15 minutes to gather what you brought with you. Kevin's face cycled through several emotions. Disbelief, anger, fear, and finally desperate resignation. You're really doing this, Thalia. You're having us thrown out on the street, your own nephew and niece. They'll remember this. They'll remember their aunt had them thrown out by police. You're not being thrown on the street, I said, finding strength in my anger. You're being removed from my property that you entered illegally. Where you go from here is your responsibility, just like it always should have been. This is insane, Brittany shouted, shifting the crying baby. Margaret said we could live here. She said Thalia had too much space for one person. We have babies. How can you be so heartless? What kind of woman does this to family? Ma'am, lower your voice and start packing, Officer Johnson warned. You have 15 minutes to gather what you brought with you. Nothing that belonged to Ms. Brooks before today leaves this unit. We'll be checking. 15 minutes, Kevin protested. We just unpacked everything. The kids are settled in their rooms. This is their home now. Which are my rooms and my home, I said, my voice stronger now. 15 minutes is generous for trespassers. You're lucky you're not being arrested. As they scrambled to pack, I heard Brittany on the phone with my mother crying and yelling about police and arrests and homeless grandchildren. Officer Martinez stood by the door while Officer Johnson supervised the packing, making sure nothing of mine was taken. Lauren documented everything on her phone, creating a legal record in case we needed it later. Jaden was crying now, too confused about why they had to leave their new house. I felt bad for the children, but I reminded myself that this wasn't their new house. It was my home invaded and claimed without my consent. Their parents had created this situation, not me. My iPad, I said, seeing it still in Jaden's hands with the cracked screen. That stays here. You're taking a toy from a child, Brittany snarled viciously. What kind of monster are you? I'm recovering my $1,000 device that your child broke, I replied calmly. And it's not a toy. Kevin emerged from my bedroom, dragging suitcases, his face red with exertion and anger. 7 years, Thalia, 7 years. I've been struggling and you can't help for even a few days. You have all this space. You've been struggling because you refuse to keep a job or live within your means, I said, surprising myself with my directness. And this wasn't help you asked for. This was theft you attempted with Mom's help. Mum was right about you, he spat venomously. You're cold. Money matters more to you than family. Respect matters more to me than enabling, I corrected. And family doesn't steal from family. As they gathered the last of their belongings, a commotion in the hallway announced my mother's arrival. She burst past Mr. Peterson, her face flushed with rage, still wearing her house slippers, as if she'd rushed here. What have you done? She screamed at me. How dare you call the police on your own brother, on family? Ma'am, step back, Miss, Officer Martinez warned, moving between us. I'm the one who let them in. I have a key. My daughter gave me a key for emergencies. Mum waved the emergency key like it was a legal document. Did you have permission to move people into Ms. Brooks's home? Officer Johnson asked directly. I don't need permission to help my son. Family helps family. She has more than enough, while Kevin has nothing. This is family business, not police business. That's not how property law works, Mrs. Wilson, Lauren interjected professionally. You facilitated breaking and entering. You could be charged as an accomplice to multiple crimes. Mum's face went white as the legal reality hit her. You wouldn't dare prosecute your own mother. I would, I said, stepping forward with newfound confidence. But I won't on one condition. You give me that key right now and you never come to this building again without my explicit invitation. Thalia, you're being ridiculous and dramatic, Mum started. The key, Mom, now, or Officer Martinez can arrest you for criminal trespass and conspiracy to commit breaking and entering. Your choice. Mum looked at the officers, who remained stone-faced and professional, then at Kevin and Brittany with their suitcases and crying children, and finally at me. Her hand shook with rage as she handed over the key. You're no daughter of mine, she said quietly but venomously. I'm ashamed of what you've become. I haven't been your daughter for years, I replied with sad clarity. I've just been Kevin's safety net that you kept offering him. That ends today. Kevin and his family were escorted out by the officers, Mum trailing behind them, shooting venomous looks over her shoulder. Officer Martinez gave me her card, explaining that I could file additional charges if I discovered theft or damage to property. Mr. Peterson immediately called a 24-hour emergency locksmith, to replace the locks again, this time with a high-security system that couldn't be easily changed or picked. Lauren stayed with me as we waited for the locksmith, both of us sitting on my couch, which thankfully seemed undamaged, despite the children jumping on it earlier. The condo felt strange and violated, like it wasn't fully mine anymore, even though they'd only been here for 6 hours. Every surface felt contaminated by their presence. "You did the right thing," Lauren said, pouring us both wine from a bottle she found in my kitchen, thankfully untouched. "Don't doubt yourself now." Did I, though? I just had my 5-year-old nephew and 3-year-old niece removed by police. They're going to remember this for the rest of their lives. They're going to remember that actions have consequences, something Kevin and Brittany clearly never learned. Thalia, they literally stole your home. What were you supposed to do? Just accept it and go live under a bridge? According to my mother, yes, apparently, I said, taking a long sip of wine. My phone buzzed constantly with texts and calls from family members. Kevin, Mom Brittany, and then the extended family brigade began their assault. Aunt Patricia called me heartless. Cousin Jamie said I was privileged and selfish. Uncle Tony sent a long text about how families should support each other conveniently, forgetting the time he'd refused to lend me $50 for gas in college when I was desperate. Cousin Maria, who I hadn't spoken to in 3 years, suddenly had opinions about my character. I turned my phone off completely and focused on the locksmith who installed a grade 1 deadbolt with restricted key control and pick-resistant pins. No one could copy these keys without my authorization and identification. He also installed a smart lock system that would alert my phone anytime someone tried to enter with a camera that would record anyone who approached my door. "You might want to consider a full security system," he suggested. "After something like this, people sometimes come back to try again." I took his advice and ordered a complete security system that night, paying extra for installation first thing the next morning. Lauren helped me check the entire condo for missing items or damage. My jewelry box had definitely been rifled through. My grandmother's pearl necklace was missing, along with a pair of diamond earrings I'd bought myself for my first promotion. The spare cash I kept in a drawer, about $300, was gone. My grandmother's china was intact, but several wine glasses were broken in the sink. "Document everything," Lauren advised professionally. "Photos, lists, receipts if you have them. You might need them for a restraining order." A restraining order against my own mother and brother. "Your mother who orchestrated a break-in and your brother who committed it," Lauren corrected. "Thalia, this wasn't a misunderstanding or a miscommunication. She planned this meticulously. She told the building manager an elaborate lie, arranged for a locksmith, and moved your brother's family in while you were gone. That's premeditated crime." The weight of that truth hit me hard. This wasn't Mom making a bad decision in the heat of the moment. She had planned to steal my home and give it to Kevin, assuming I'd just accept it, because I always had before. Every time I'd given in, every boundary I'd let them cross had led to this moment where they thought they could take everything from me. Saturday morning brought the security installation team at 8 sharp. They installed cameras at my door in the hallway with building permission motion sensors that would alert my phone and window sensors on my balcony doors. By noon, my home had become a fortress. Perhaps it was overkill, but the violation I'd felt demanded action. I needed to feel safe again in my own space. That afternoon, I deep cleaned everything they'd touched. I scrubbed the guest room carpet where they'd ground in food, wiped down every surface with disinfectant, and washed all my clothes, even the ones they probably hadn't touched. It was ritualistic, like I was exorcising their presence from my sanctuary. Sunday arrived with an eerie quiet from the family front. The silence was almost worse than the harassment. I spent the day documenting damages and researching my legal options. Lauren had sent me links to attorneys who specialised in family property disputes and restraining orders. That evening, Mum broke the silence with a long, rambling email. It was a masterpiece of manipulation, cycling through guilt-rage, twisted history, and veiled threats. She rewrote our entire family narrative, painting herself as a devoted mother, trying to keep her family together, and me as a cold, materialistic daughter who valued property over blood. She brought up every sacrifice she'd ever made, most of which were basic parenting duties, and every time Kevin had shown me kindness, most of which were fabricated or wildly exaggerated. The last paragraph stopped me cold. Kevin is consulting with a lawyer about tenant rights since he had established residency with my permission as your emergency contact. You may have won this round with your dramatic police display, but this isn't over. Family property should stay in the family, and that condo should benefit everyone, not just you. I forwarded it immediately to Lauren, who called me within minutes. She's actually threatening legal action. After committing breaking and entering, the audacity is breathtaking. And that last line about family property, that condo isn't family property. You bought it yourself. Can they actually claim tenant rights? I asked, worried. Not a chance in hell. They were there for 6 hours, not even overnight. They never received mail there, never paid utilities, have no rental agreement, nothing that establishes tenancy. This is intimidation, and badly done intimidation at that. Save this email. If they actually get a lawyer, this proves malicious intent. Monday morning, I returned to work trying to focus on the follow-up from the Chicago presentation. My boss Daniel noticed my distraction and called me into his office. Everything okay, Thalia? You seem off today. This should be your victory lap after Chicago. I gave him an abbreviated version of the weekend's events, professional but honest. His expression grew increasingly shocked as I explained. You had your family arrested, he asked, eyebrows raised. I had trespassers removed from my property, I corrected. The fact that they were family doesn't change the crime. Good for you, he said, surprising me with his vehemence. I've seen too many talented people derailed by toxic family dynamics. You protected your assets and your boundaries. That takes courage. Take the rest of the day if you need it. Oh, and by the way, the Chicago clients loved you. We got the contract. $5 million, Thalia. Your presentation sealed it. The $5 million contract should have been cause for celebration, but I felt numb. I'd won the biggest professional victory of my career and the most painful personal battle of my life in the same week. That afternoon, I got a call from an unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered, Ms. Brooks, this is Jennifer Martinez from Child Protective Services. We received a complaint about children being made homeless due to your actions. I need to ask you some questions. My heart stopped. A complaint? Yes, claiming you evicted 2 minor children from their established home. Can you explain the situation? I explained everything clearly and calmly, offering to send the security footage and police report. Jennifer listened carefully, asking clarifying questions. So the children never actually lived in your condo. They were there for approximately 6 hours while you were out of state. That's correct. Their parents entered illegally while I was away and were removed by police the same day. I see. And the children's parents, are they currently homeless? I don't know their current situation, I admitted, but they've never been my tenants or had my permission to live in my property. Thank you, Ms. Brooks. This appears to be a false report meant to harass you. We'll close this case, but please let me know if you receive any other concerning contacts about the children. Tuesday brought a new development. Mr. Peterson called to inform me that Kevin had been seen in the building's garage that morning trying to get past security. He'd claimed he left something important in my unit and needed access. Security turned him away and got his license plate, but I wanted you to know. I've added him, your mother, and his wife to the building's banned list. They'll be arrested for trespassing if they return. Wednesday, after going through my jewelry box more carefully and comparing with photos I had for insurance purposes, I confirmed the total value of missing items was about $3,000. I filed a police report for theft with Officer Martinez, who took my statement with professional sympathy. With the security footage showing them entering and the items missing after they left, you have a strong case. Do you want to press charges? After a long moment of consideration, I said yes. Theft charges were filed against Kevin and Brittany, with Mum listed as a potential accomplice. Thursday brought legal papers. Kevin and Brittany were actually suing me for illegal eviction and emotional distress. The amount they were seeking was $200,000. Lauren laughed when I sent her the filing. This is desperation. No legitimate lawyer would take this case. They probably filed pro se. We'll countersue for breaking and entering, theft, trespassing, harassment, and defamation. They opened this door, we'll walk through it. Friday, exactly 1 week after the incident, Lauren filed our countersuit. We sought actual damages plus punitive damages and filed for a restraining order against all 3 adults. That afternoon, my promotion was officially announced. Director of Strategic Marketing, effective immediately. The combination of professional triumph and personal boundary setting felt like a new chapter beginning. 6 months have passed since that Friday night when I stood locked out of my own home. The legal battles resolved quietly but decisively. Kevin and Mom took plea deals to avoid trial, paying $5,000 in restitution and accepting 2-year restraining orders. Brittany pled to misdemeanor theft and paid separately for my grandmother's jewellery, which was never recovered but valued at market rate. They also had to pay my legal fees, which Lauren had made sure were thoroughly documented. The family divided completely over the incident. Some relatives still think I'm heartless and have cut me off entirely. Others, like Aunt Patricia and surprisingly Uncle Tony, reached out with support and apologies for their initial reactions. They admitted they'd never actually offered Kevin their homes when he needed help exposing their hypocrisy. Dad and I grew much closer, talking weekly and sharing dinners when he visits Seattle. He started therapy too, working through his guilt about the years of enabling through inaction. Kevin and Brittany separated 4 months ago. She moved back with her parents in Texas, taking the kids. From what I've heard through family gossip, she blamed him for losing their housing opportunity and ruining their children's stability. Kevin now lives in a studio apartment on the outskirts of town, working at a warehouse after the felony charge made other employment difficult. He sent one letter through his lawyer, not apologizing, but blaming me for ruining his life and destroying his family. I kept it as a reminder that some people never learn accountability. Mum lives alone now in her big house, the one she refinanced repeatedly to fund Kevin's failures. From what Aunt Patricia tells me, she's bitter and isolated, still claiming I betrayed the family. She posts passive-aggressive quotes about forgiveness and family loyalty on social media, which I only know because Patricia screenshots them occasionally. I haven't looked at her profile myself, maintaining the boundary that protects my peace. She's never acknowledged what she did was wrong, instead painting herself as a victim of her heartless daughter's cruelty. The therapy continues twice monthly now instead of weekly. Dr. Kim helped me understand that the guilt I felt wasn't really about Kevin's children or Mum's tears. It was about the little girl who learned love was conditional, who was taught that her worth came from what she could provide, not who she was. We've worked through years of programmed guilt and obligation, replacing them with healthy boundaries and self-respect. My career flourished without the family drama draining my energy. The director position led to speaking engagements at marketing conferences, a growing professional network, and hints from leadership about a VP track in the next few years. The success feels different now, lighter somehow, knowing it's mine to enjoy without the hovering threat of exploitation, or the expectation that I'll share my rewards with people who contributed nothing to earning them. I redecorated the entire condo, not because I needed to erase their presence, but because I wanted to make it completely mine. The office where Kevin had started setting up a nursery became a meditation and reading room painted sage green with built-in bookshelves and a reading chair that cost more than I would have once thought reasonable. Every time I sit there with a book and tea, I remember that this piece was worth every difficult decision I made. Lauren remains my closest friend and fiercest advocate. She jokes that my family drama was better training than some of her law school courses. She also introduced me to her cousin Marcus, a software engineer who understands complicated families, having gone no contact with his own toxic parents years ago. We've been dating for 3 months, taking it slow, but he makes me laugh and never questions my boundaries. He understands why I have security cameras and why certain topics about family are off limits. Sometimes, usually late at night when the city is quiet, I think about the alternate timeline where I gave in, where I let Kevin stay, found a small apartment, continued being the family resource. In that timeline, I'm probably broke. My condo sold or mortgaged to pay their debts. My career stalled from the stress, still chasing the approval that would never come. Instead, I'm here in my sage green reading room, successful in my career, surrounded by chosen family, who respect my boundaries in therapy, healing generational trauma, and free from the guilt that once would have crushed me. The condo wasn't just property. It was the physical manifestation of my independence, my hard work, my right to exist without justification. Defending it taught me that self-respect isn't selfishness, that no is a complete sentence, and that family isn't about blood, but about mutual respect and genuine love. That Friday night, standing in my hallway with police officers and a locksmith, I thought I was just reclaiming my home. I was actually reclaiming my entire life. Looking back now, sitting on my balcony watching the Seattle sunset paint the sky in shades of pink and gold, I don't regret the phone call to 911, the restraining orders, or the bridges burned. Some bridges need to burn so you can stop crossing back into territories that were never good for you. My bridge to Mum and Kevin is ash now, and from those ashes I built something new, a life where I matter, where my needs count, and where love doesn't cost me everything I have. The sun sets over Elliott Bay, painting the water golden. My phone buzzes with a text from Marcus about dinner plans, another from Dad, sharing a funny meme, one from Lauren, celebrating a case victory. This is my family, now chosen and cherished, built on respect rather than obligation. In the condo I fought to keep, I am finally completely unapologetically home. This is where my story ends, but my life truly begins. What would you have done in my situation? Have you ever had to choose between family expectations and protecting what you've worked for? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about setting boundaries and breaking toxic cycles. Share this with someone who needs to hear that it's okay to protect what they've earned, even from family. Thank you for listening to my story, and remember, your hard work belongs to you. Family isn't a free pass to take what's yours, and choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. Stay strong, trust your instincts, and never apologize for protecting your peace.